It's 6 in the morning. I'm really even surprised that I'm saying anything or making this video at all. But I keep seeing this young woman's face in news articles and in posts. And I'm sure when Kennedy Sanders joined the United States military, she probably joined for whatever reason the recruiter told her she was going to get the GI Bill. She was going to be able to, send money back to her family. She was going to be able to take care of herself. She would be a part of the U.S. military, But I'm sure she did not anticipate being used the way that she is now in her death. I'm sure that when she joined the U.S. military, she was not planning on being sacrificed in order to further warmongering efforts. I'm sure that's not why she joined the military. I'm sure that that she's probably rolling over in her grave at what the media is using her death for. And I have been telling Black people this from literally high school, because I grew up in a military town. I was right next to an Air Force base. And I have been telling Black people this for as long as I can remember. Stop joining this military. This military don't give a damn about you. This military don't even give a damn about white people. They don't care about anyone. The only thing that this current military, and maybe, back in the day, maybe the military used to be, I don't know when, but maybe they used to be some kind of patriotic, American people, all those things. Maybe it used to be a patriotic thing to serve this country, but today, and for arguably the last 20 years, it has been warmongering efforts to keep Israel's pockets flowing, to further big businesses' ideas in other countries. It has nothing to do with serving this country's constitution. It has nothing to do with protecting the people that live here. It just doesn't. And Kennedy Sanders' face, she's like, and I say this with, the utmost respect for the deceased, but she is what I would consider to be the quintessential average Black woman. Like that is what I see when I see her. Like, that could be me. That could be my sister. That could be my aunt. That could be my cousin, right? And so her face is being used to incite outrage from the Black community. Why? Why do they need our support in order to comfortably move forward with, oh, that's why, because Black Lives Matter? Isn't it? Isn't that why? When do we get tired of this pomp and circumstance? When do we get tired of being used for agendas that really don't have anything to do with helping us? Because this young woman did not have to die. And I'm sure her parents are very proud when she joined the military, and, supporting their daughter in what they saw to be a good career goal. But when they say you're signing your life away, we have to stop sending our kids to go do this. We have to stop encouraging our sons and daughters, especially daughters, because young men have a inward, at least, if they're not messed up with a whole bunch of soy and estrogen in their system, they have a desire to protect. And so young men are going to want to protect if they want to join the military, okay. But young women are so targeted and just treated, they might tell you that they're treated wonderfully, but I know of several hundreds of women who I was a military wife. My ex-husband's in the Air Force. I know hundreds of women who were sexually abused by their superiors in the military. That is not something your recruiter is going to tell you. And it enrages me. And I don't think this is what the media intended to do, right? I don't think they intended for people to get enraged that this young woman is being used for this. But I'm not mad at Hamas or Iran or Gaza, or any of those Middle Eastern, upper African, I guess, countries. I'm not mad at any of them. I'm mad at the US media, Fox, ABC, CNN. I'm mad at these media outlets using this woman's face as a justification for war. That's what I'm mad about. Because then more young women that look like her and young men will be sent to go fight over something they probably have little to no real knowledge about, and be again just giving their life over for something that has nothing to do with the good of their own communities. Because this government is not about us. You can see that based on how they're treating this whole border situation. They do not care about African Americans. I don't know how we haven't figured this out over the last couple of years, but the immigrants are going to replace you in these communities. They don't care about you. So that's really all that I had to say this morning. I'm just infuriated. And I have discouraged a lot of people from joining the military because of reasons like this. She did not join the military for her face to be used for war, to further war. She was probably completely opposite of that. I don't know, but they have to stop using us. We have to stop allowing ourselves to be used. And I said this when Ketanji Brown and Karine Jean-Pierre, I don't know, the lady who speaks for the White House, who is on the same stupid juice as all the rest of them. They don't realize, how do we not realize that they're being used for agendas that do not support anyone in America's good? Like Ketanji Brown, how do you not realize you're being used? Karine Jean-Pierre, how do you not realize that you're being used? Kamala Harris, I mean, she probably knows that she's being used, and she's not really a black woman anyway. But these people are being used for us to continue to vote Democrat, when just so that we can see a black person up there. It's not helping us. It's not helping us. It's not helping us. It's putting us in situations like Miss Kennedy Sanders, who has died for no reason. And this is the country that we live in now.